welcome to another live edition of Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. And with me, as always, my good friend Dave. Dave, how you doing today?
I'm great. Fighting off a little congestion, but you know, anything for the job here, buddy.
That's right. The show must go on. The show must go on. So I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. If you haven't seen the show before, basically what it is me and my friend Dave are going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about some current events and things that are going on in the world. We're gonna play a game. We're talking about the laws, breaking the law. We've got some stupid laws that are still in existence around the U.S., so we're going to talk about those. And I'm going to answer some questions. And what questions am I going to answer? Well, they're your questions. You can send your questions in to shootingitstraight@wdc@gmail.com. And you send your questions. This is my good friend Dave gets them, and he reads them to me. Or, since this is a live show, if you get the opportunity, you go into the live chat. You go right there. You type in your question, and I will answer your question right now as we do it, as we're talking. That's right. As we're doing it, I'll answer your questions. How you doing, Jesus? Hello. But yeah, so we're going to have some fun. We got some cool things coming up. We got some cool things going on. So without further ado, Dave, let's talk about the topic that I sent to you.
Yeah.
I know about this one.
Real quick, yeah.
If you can, just bring this up for the people. If you haven't seen this, what can't you do nowadays for entertainment purposes? This is the most incredible thing that I've seen in a long time. So I want to bring it up real quick and show everybody what we got here.
I have to remove that.
Yep, go ahead.
There we go. All right.
So drones were climbing the Empire State Building, but not just climbing it. They set it up like it was King Kong walking up the building.
Okay, that's cool.
It's so incredible. I've seen drones on America's Got Talent and all of these things.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And some of the shows that they do are incredible. But I've never seen something like this. And to be able to pull this off, my question is, are the movie theaters now going to be in the sky?
You never know.
Are we going to stop going for entertainment purposes to a movie theater or anything else and maybe have drones like this start doing like fireworks shows? Please.
Grab a chair, go on your roof, and watch the show.
Exactly. I mean, that's incredible to me. If you could do that instead of fireworks, would you rather watch a show with drones where they could do explosions with flashing lights and everything else, and then they could make the American flag, and they could make it wave, and how incredible would that be?
I'd rather do that, because again, if you're on your roof, you're not traveling anywhere. You're right there. You don't have to deal with traffic, crowds, anything like that. Popcorn right there, boom, let's go.
Popcorn in your face.
Oh God!
That when I actually am 4th of Julying, we go on my rooftop because I have a 2-story house. We go on the rooftop, and the fireworks are everywhere. So, but to have drones that would do fireworks shows and stuff like that, I mean, I got to imagine that's going to be a better show if you could pull it off correctly. I mean, they had King Kong climbing the Empire State Building. They can do it correctly.
The only question I got on it, like, they're not. Can a drone launch like the big bad boys that like pow? You know, because
you would have to have speakers for the pows and the booms and the music, just like they have for the music.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. It's their version of fireworks. It's not actually legit fireworks. It's the drones creating the fireworks. Right? I thought you would.
Drones with the flashing lights. I mean, you could have the drone and spider off, and you can have the drone. You can have 100. You have 2,000 drones in the air. You can make them do anything you want.
Right. I thought they were actually bringing up the things and lighting them up. That would definitely be a problem.
That would definitely be a problem. There would definitely be an explosion going through on that. That would not work out so good.
No.
Drones work. Well, the first one went great, and then the rest of them were okay.
Chain reaction explosions.
Exactly.
There's your fireworks.
Wow, that was it. Was that the grand finale? Nope. That was the intro and the finale all in one. It was a blessing and disguise all at the same time.
Yep.
So bad. That would be bad. But yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about that. And now you've got some questions for me, and we got one that I'm going to fight against AI also, correct?
That is correct.
I'm going against AI again, so let's do this. Let's go to the shooting range.
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah. Welcome to the shooting range.
All right. So, yeah, 3 questions I got for you. One is going to be the AI.
Okay.
The first question, we're just going to hop right into it. This stuff broke today, so I'm like, why not? We got to discuss this crap. So,
before you get into the questions,
yes.
I gotta give somebody a little something here.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Hope you don't mind.
No, good.
Oh, the lone wolf is in attendance. How you doing, buddy?
We got a tie-in.
Okay.
To tie into the lone wolf. Now, what's your thoughts on the dire wolves being brought back from extinction? Where does this end, and should we be concerned?
Lone wolf, did you have something to do with this? What are my thoughts with the dire wolves? Okay, they seem cute and cuddly
Until they get older.
until they get older and they bite your freaking heads off. I mean, the concept of us being able to bring things back that have been extinct for years is a cool concept. Yes, a cool concept. Pulling it off, though, it's like the game. You remember, what is it, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, 6 degrees. Yeah.
This is 6 Degrees of Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, they were talking about, okay, they brought the wolves back.
Yep.
Okay. They were talking about bringing woolly mammoths back.
Yeah, they said they're not going to stop there. By 2028, they want to have a live walking woolly mammoth.
Who the hell in their right minds wants a woolly mammoth walking around?
Exactly.
Bring back the saber-toothed tigers. Bring back the whole Ice Age.
Yeah. And it's, what are they going to do? Put them in a zoo? I mean, that's not right for them either. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't. Okay, they went extinct for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth shed them for a reason. Survival of the fittest. That's why I don't mind when dumb people go to it's survival of the fittest. You need to. Extinct is for a reason. Don't bring back the wolves, as cute as they are. Don't bring back the woolly mammoths. Don't bring back the goddamn dinosaurs.
Yeah, because you know that's where it's going to go. They're going to go there next.
It's nonstop. We know it. You know it. Everybody know. If you guys don't know, time out. Don't know that they're going to do this. You're out of your goddamn minds.
Oh man, I know we did an episode. The end is near. I forgot what the hell I said at the end of that was going to be the end of humanity. You know, the more we do this and the more this shit comes out, it's like, okay, we ourselves, humanity, is going to be the downfall of humanity because we keep tinkering with this shit that should just be left alone.
It should be left alone. It should be where it. There's a reason why everything happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're playing God, and I'm not going to get into the whole religious aspect of this, that, the other, but. If it's extinct, let it be extinct. There's a reason why it went extinct. And the nature of everybody and everything that lives in this world is a balance.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you bring back that wolf. What is that wolf attacking? Now you might have to bring back something else. Now you have to bring back something. Now you just screwed up the whole system with one animal.
Right, and I'm sure there'll be people out there who go, "Whoa, well, man is the reason why this species is extinct, so we're going to bring it back because we feel bad because we made it go extinct." But
yeah,
what are we doing?
It's survival of the fittest, and they didn't survive. They weren't the fittest. Let them go. Pull an Elsa and let it go.
Let it go.
Please.
My jaw dropped. Like, okay, cool, it's a wolf. But when I was listening to that little news segment, and when they went to the woolly mammoth, my jaw went pop. I'm like, what?
No. Stupid. So stupid. What, a woolly mammoth? Yeah. Oh, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's bring back a woolly mammoth.
Well, if we can bring that back, then we can bring back a T-Rex. And if the T-Rex works, we can bring back a brontosaurus.
I want a pterodactyl. That's going to be great. You put a pterodactyl in the air. Yeah, guess what? All your flights stop.
It'll be fine.
We hit a bird. Did the engine go out? No, the whole fucking plane fell because of the pterodactyl.
There's roadheads at the window. Come on.
So stupid. Bad idea.
It's just, okay. It's scientists.
Bad idea.
You know, it's like, there's got to be better things for the scientists, like cure cancer, cure diseases, do all that. That we're all for.
Yeah. None of this robotic drone and bringing back extinct animals crap.
Right. Between AI and bringing dead animals back, we're doomed.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
All right. Anyway, all right, let's go to next question. Okay. Have you ever had a silent period in your relationship, and how did you deal with it?
For those who don't know what a silent period is, Dave, I'm surprised you know what the silent period is.
I'm going to assume it's called you don't talk to each other for a little while.
That's why it's so silent. No,
exactly.
What a silent period is, actually, and it's an actual thing, it's when a woman menstruates, but she doesn't cycle through as far as the blood and everything else, so it doesn't come across as a period, so it's a silent period. She did ovulate, she did menstruate, everything's still functioning correctly, but there's no visual to go along with it.
Right.
I believe I have, not personally myself, but I've been with people who have.
You haven't ovulated yet.
It's been 49 years almost. I'm still waiting. It's coming any day. I'm going to be a woman soon.
It's 2025, Don. You can ovulate.
Thank you. But I honestly, I was aware of it. I knew what it was. I knew it existed. And I normally didn't freak out right away. I was like, okay, take it easy. It could be stress. It could be your eating habits. It could be exercise. It could be a silent period. It could be so many things that I was like, okay, time out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure everybody's okay here. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to go bananas if we go 2 months, 3 months. But now we've got issues.
Now you got a problem.
Take a test, do whatever. Like, even with the silent period, you could take a test and everything else too, and kind of rule it out a little bit. But yeah, you don't have to go. It doesn't have to be life changing right away.
No. Don't go signing your life away too
Not
soon.
yet. Not yet. You got time. So for all the youngsters who are watching this, breathe.
Breathe, yeah.
It'll be okay.
All right. Are you ready for the AI question?
Am I ready? Is AI ready?
Is AI ready? All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
What am I? 1-0 and 3?
Something like that. Yeah, there's a bunch of ties. Yeah.
There's a couple ties and
ties in there because it kind of yeah. But I like the segment. It works.
Let's go.
Just to verify you. It's not a Dave check. It's an AI check.
It's an AI check.
What do you think the biggest misconception about relationships that people often believe? What do you think is the biggest misconception about relationships?
I think the biggest misconception, it seems very simple to me. It takes work. It's not all going to be perfect. If you think that your relationship, you're never going to have an argument, you're never going to fight, you're never going to get into disagreements, you're always going to, but then you're delusional. Go bring back some more wolves. Go bring back some more whatever. No, the biggest misconception is that a relationship takes work. And it's not always going to be beautiful at every moment. You're going to have to struggle sometimes and fight through some stuff and get through those tough times. But as you get through those tough times, it makes your relationship stronger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rough times are, I think that's for me, the misconception. You don't realize how rough it could be at certain times. But again, you got to make it work. You know,
thin line between love and hate.
Yeah, yeah. And I could see how it could be very easy for people to be like, yep, I'm done. I'm out. Peace. No, all right. So you're very, very close again. One of the biggest misconceptions about relationship is the idea that they should always be easy or effortless. If you're the right person, many people believe that love should just flow without challenges. But the truth is relationships require work, communication, compromise, and growth. Blah, blah, blah.
So once again, I am tied, if not beating AI. Yes, sir.
So now we
just
AI. Yeah, you're gonna have Don GPT. That's all.
That's all. That's all. And you ask me, please send your questions to me and ask me. I will answer for you. You don't need a computer. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't have feelings or common sense. I can help you along the way.
All right.
Now, I don't know if everybody's heard who's watching or who gets to watch this, but there's a restaurant that's in grave danger, Dave.
I know. What are we gonna do?
I'm scared because I don't go there that often. How often? Do you go often or no?
No, not anymore. I mean, back in your younger 20s and stuff, you would go just for the mystique of it.
maybe 5 times in my whole life.
Right. But you also
Not
you have Tilted Kilt out there, so I know you've
been into that. Yep.
I know you've been there at least twice because you brought me there twice.
That's right. So what we're talking about is, the family-friendly place, Hooters.
Hooters. Bye-bye.
Hooters. Now, Hooters is saying they're not going to do Bikini Week anymore.
Yeah.
So, because they want to be more family-oriented, and in the Gumas Gamas, in the article, they said they asked one of the patrons or whatever, would you ever, well, I guess it wasn't a patron, they asked a male, would you ever go to Hooters? And they said, no, my wife would kill me.
Yeah.
First and foremost, if your wife would kill you for going into a restaurant like that, get a set of balls and start having conversations with your wife, because that's your first problem right there.
It's a restaurant. It's not a strip joint.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a difference.
Oh no, there's beautiful girls. I can't go to the beach either. I can't go.
Yeah, where does it stop?
What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, buddy? Get a set of balls and man up a little bit. That's first and foremost to that guy, whoever that quote was, that Hooters said, oh, we got to follow this guy's ideas. Now, like I said, I've only been in there a couple times, and we've been to Tilted Kilt, which is out here. We've also been to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is another good one. Yeah. And Twin Peaks, I got to be honest, the food at Twin Peaks, I've been there a few times, and the food's always good. The food's always really good. And then the girls are usually good, and there's lingerie weeks and everything else. Like, they have different things on their calendars and everything else, but it's very similar to the Hooters style.
Yeah, but different.
But it's almost like a higher class of restaurant than Hooters.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember Hooters having great food.
Nah, I don't either. That's why, in comparison, your places are better. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe the problem isn't that the girls are showing off a little bit of skin. Maybe the problem is your chefs don't know how to cook real well, or that you're not allowing them to cook real well, and the food's just mediocre at best.
Right.
And then, speaking of mediocre, Dave.
Yes.
I work out occasionally.
Yeah, so do I. Doesn't it show?
It does. Okay. But if I went and entered myself into a muscle competition,
right,
muscle man competition, and I should be allowed to in this day and age with all the woke movement, I can go in there because I'm a bodybuilder in my head. Put me in. Right or wrong?
This is true. Yes, okay. You identify as an Adonis. Come on,
right? Yes. Exactly. I am the Adonis. I oil myself up. I shave myself down first, which the shave down is going to take forever. But I shave myself down. I oil myself up, and then I go out there and I do my poses and everything else. I look like crap. Fine. I get a couple of my friends to join. Dave's one of them. Me and you now are Mr. Olympians. How many people are going to start going to those shows?
Not many, not to see my dad bod.
Okay. Now, here's my point. Hooters, your food's not that great. And the talent that you have in the restaurants, once everybody said, oh, well, I have an A cup and I should be allowed to work at Hooters because I'm a female. Okay, I have to hire you because otherwise I have a lawsuit. Right. Now, all of a sudden, you don't have Hooters at Hooters anymore. So you're losing the food, you're losing the theme, and then you're going, oh, it's because it's not a family restaurant. No, bullshit. Yeah. You lost your marketing, and you don't have the balls to say Hooters is Hooters. There's a reason why it's called Hooters. You can work somewhere, but you can't be a hostess. You can't be a whatever. Yeah. You can help the chefs. You can help the this. You can do cleanups. You can be a bus woman, whatever. Like, I don't know what the rules and regulations are, but you have to have certain criteria to work there.
Right.
That has gone away also.
Yeah, with a lot of chains, they eventually closed down after being around for a while. But they're going through foreclosures. They're keeping certain restaurants open or whatever, but they're trying to retheme it as a family restaurant to try to bring clientele back. But it was branded as that, and to your point, they lost touch with their base. And that's it, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know the numbers, but I don't know how Tilted Kilt and Twin Peaks are doing out there, but
better than Hooters.
They seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, no, they have you go there knowing what the criteria is, and they have it. Mm-hmm. You go to Hooters, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You honestly don't know what you're getting, and the food is, again, I haven't been there in a long time. I've only been there a handful of times, but the food that I had, was mediocre at best.
Yeah.
It's not a marketing problem.
Almost no one goes to Hooters for food, only NFL Sundays.
Well, they go there for the breasts. The chicken breasts, the chicken wings.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Lone Wolf. See, you understand. But yeah, I mean, you lost touch with the whole concept of your restaurant, and you tried to make it a family-friendly restaurant with Hooters. You lost touch, you lost it, but it is what it is. Now, to go along with Hooters, I don't even know how to bring this one up.
Yeah, I know.
What is it? It's called Frida.
Frida.
Now, Frida is a company that makes it's for babies, it's for mothers, it's for fertility and everything else. Now, Frida has come out with an ice cream. Oh, who doesn't love ice cream? The ice cream man. Speaking of the ice cream man, Dave, you hear him come around.
It seems like every time we record.
I heard the funniest thing. Side note, honey, ding. That's how me and my wife know we're changing subjects real quick and coming back to something. We say ding. So ding. I know somebody who told her daughter that the ice cream man plays music when he's out of ice cream. That's how you know if he has ice cream or not. So that every time the ice cream man comes around,
they wouldn't.
He doesn't have ice cream again.
Reverse
How
psychology.
genius is that?
Reverse psychology.
That's really so smart. Good job. Good job. Okay, back to Frida's ice cream. Now, Frida's ice cream, it's a little bit different. It's supposed to be very nutritious. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to make you. It's supposed to have proteins and all these other things. And the reason why it has all these things and it's very healthy for you is because they're gearing it towards the flavor of breast milk. Go
ahead, Don. Where do we go from here?
I've had a lot of ice cream in my day.
So have I.
I've even had some breast milk in my day. Like, it happens.
It happens, yeah.
I've never once go,
let's freeze that
my
shit.
Ice cream's missing. Strawberries, some chocolate, and a dash of breast milk.
Right.
But I don't understand. Like, is this going to be do you think that, okay, can this sell?
In 2025, yes. That's all I'll say. Back in the 80s, 90s, I don't think this thing's not a shot in hell. Today's world, yes. Like 100%.
Breast milk ice cream. Listen, I'd rather take it from the tap.
Yeah. Now, in that article that we both read, it never said if they were actually going to get real breast milk from people, right, if they were going to donate it to put it in there, but it was going to have the properties of the nutritions of breast milk in it. So they just could be saying it's breast milk flavored ice cream.
Yeah, it's artificial breast milk flavor or breast milk proteined or whatever.
Right. Right.
I don't know. Next thing you know, there's going to be another protein shake coming out. It's going to be from the men.
But hey, if you had it in front of you, would you try it?
Of course, I would try almost anything. Almost.
Almost.
Is the key word. Almost anything.
I think I would. And if it's delicious, what are you going to do?
If I was at Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors, and they came out and go, oh, we got 32 today. Oh, what's the new 30-second flavor or whatever? Oh, it's breast milk. Give me one of those little spoons.
Yeah, the little spoons. Let me taste that bad boy first.
Okay, I tried it. When I was in France, I tried escargot. Would I do it again? Probably not.
Probably.
But I did it. Would I try the breast milk ice cream if it was in front of me? I would try it. I would try it.
I would too.
Yeah.
But let's see if it takes off. We'll revisit this if they come up with other flavors. Who knows?
And then maybe our next live show when you come out here will be from Twin Peaks.
There you go. Nice.
All right, let's go into breaking the law.
Let's do it.
Now, we put breaking the law by accident because I got to be honest, I looked up some and I didn't know that you could even break the law with some of these things. Now, there have been some laws that I knew about in the years past, and I'm like, oh, I know that one. Okay, be careful. Don't do that, or whatever the case may be. These are absolutely redonkulous.
Now, you said the United States. I've got laws in other places.
Oh, you went all over.
I went all over.
I just kept it to the U.S.
It's fine.
I kept it local, but whatever.
Right.
Okay.
No, I got the stupidity around the world, buddy.
Good for you. All right, let's see. What do you got?
All right, first one. If I can get this.
You got the slideshow. I didn't have time to make a slideshow.
Hey, professional, baby. I know.
Next time I'll give you mine. You make mine professional too.
In Samoa, it's illegal to forget your wife's birthday. The law exists to encourage respect and care in relationships, and it highlights the importance of remembering significant dates.
Yeah, maybe that'd be the second thing that ChatGPT will mention to you.
Can you imagine getting arrested or whatever for, your wife would have to dine me out. This son of a bitch forgot my birthday.
Not only that, imagine being the guy in the prison. Guy's all tatted up and everything else because I'm stereotyping.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, what are you in for?
I forgot my wife's birthday.
What? Get your ass kicked just for saying that. You better come up with another story. All right, mine in Alabama.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Dave. It's illegal to drive blindfolded. It's illegal to drive blindfolded. Who the fuck is driving blindfolded?
I mean, I can see why the law exists, but yes, to your point, somebody did that.
Is there a law saying I couldn't? Are you kidding me? Idiots. Ding, 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 ding,
That guy lost a bet or something, man, or whatever.
I can admit I tried it. I know this road like the back of my hand.
Yeah. We also did some stupid shit. Not that, but yeah. In Canada, it's illegal to challenge someone to a duel and then refuse to fight.
Okay.
While duels have been they're generally illegal, the law remains in the books in Providence as a curious remnant of older and more violent times.
They're generally illegal.
Generally.
I challenge you to a duel.
Get the glove.
Yeah, the whole night.
Yeah, but they challenge you. Gotta go.
You gotta go. I got a duel.
You're like, fuck.
All right. I'm gonna get you, eh? In Canada. I challenge you to a duel, eh? All right. In Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
Why?
Okay, first and foremost, why is a sandwich shop opened after 9?
True.
After 9 p.m. Who's ordering sandwiches after 9 p.m.?
I don't know. People smoking pot got the munchies.
Okay, they got the munchies. Sure. Then, okay, it's open. Why can't I honk my goddamn horn? Somebody just cut me off. It's 9:01.
Whoop, whoop.
My wife would hate that. She loves the horn. All right, what's your next one?
Wait, who was he say? The Tool in John Wick 2 was sick. True. And they did it, and nobody turned it down.
No, thank God. If they were in Canada, they couldn't.
Pete, I think it's John Wick 4. It was the last one that had the duel.
He said 2 or 3.
Or 3, yeah. He was wrong. It was the 4th one.
You were close. It was definitely a John Wick.
Shout out John Wick 5. But no, I don't get that one. Like, was that one street corner? Just everybody's dropping by, honking horns and pissing people off? I don't know,
but only after 9 o'clock. 8:30? 9 o'clock? No way.
In Thailand, you can't step on the money. It's illegal to step on the money. As doing so, it seems disrespecting the monarchy because their image is on it. Can you imagine?
What if it's flying away?
Yeah, exactly. That was my first thought when I read this. I'm like, if there's a bill flying, you want that. You try to step on it
Right.
It's yours.
Or at least you have to jump on. Now you see them all just jumping on it to land on top of it. Here's Pete. Or 5.
Or 5.
Good job, Pete. Way to be on top of it. All right. So we started with illegal after 9 p.m. So I jumped to the opposite side of it. Mm-hmm. In California,
oh boy,
it's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 a.m.
Does it? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 6:58. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
How do they know that you're whistling for a canary? What if you're out there?
Can it be bluebird? Or how do they know it's lost? What if it's
Right.
not lost?
Right.
If I'm just whistling and they come over to give me a ticket, I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, it's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7. First and foremost, it was a blue jay.
Yeah.
And it's not lost.
And what if your dog? What if you have a dog and it responds to whistles? You're gonna get in trouble because you're trying to get your dog back.
Before 7 a.m. Don't do it.
You got the Karen neighbors that's sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. I heard they were whistling for their lost canary again. I heard them. I don't know why they turned into that accent. But they did.
Me neither. What do we got? Oh, here you go. You got some explaining to do.
Okay. I almost pulled this one up. Yes.
I got it now. In the U.S. state of Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. What's this all about?
I don't know, but that's why I've never slept in a bathtub, because my wife calls me a jackass, and I don't want to be accused of this in the bathtub. I don't know what the problem is. If your jackass wants to sleep in the bath, let him sleep in the bath. First and foremost, why is your donkey in your house?
Right, true. And
problem number 1.
Right, and who's gonna
pet donkey?
who's gonna see if you put the donkey in a bathtub? That's the other thing.
You got surveillance in your house on the bathtub? What are you watching for? The donkey? Hey kids, check this out. It's a donkey show. No, don't look. Freaking ridiculous. All right.
Oh, hold on. Pete's chiming in again. I was in New York City and a guy walked by whistling like a flock of birds. Impressive, he says.
Yep, that is impressive. Hopefully it was after 7 and not in California.
Yeah.
It was in New York, so he was safe.
Yeah.
In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. What the?
Why?
I don't know. And what do you do if the pickle doesn't bounce? Do you eat it? Like, I don't understand this. The law in Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce.
To
Why
serve
does
it?
a pickle need to bounce?
In order to serve it? Like, I got
Maybe
questions.
For freshness? I don't know. There was no follow-up on it. I wanted to know. There was nothing.
Can't use that.
It landed flat.
Boing! We got a winner!
And after it bounces, what are you bouncing it on? Do you really want to eat it afterwards?
Christine wants to know, but pickles bounce? That's news to
Mine
me.
does. I was waiting for somebody. Thank you. I was hoping somebody jumped in.
Oh, lordy.
I turned an innocent into not so innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I do.
You have a talent, my friend.
So hold on.
Yes.
He's going to the fridge right now to try it.
You should be part of the show. We do it live.
With his internet? Forget
about it. Exactly. He'll go to throw it and black out.
Right.
All right, next one. In Italy, you explain this one too. It's illegal to die in the town of Falciani del Massico, or whatever.
Yeah, you don't want to die there. No.
Why?
No.
I mean, they're saying that the place is the cemetery's full, so
Right, you can't die there. It's illegal.
But
if you're close to dying or close to getting into an accident, you have to stop, excuse yourself from the town, and die over there.
But here's the thing: if you're dead, who broke the law? Because you're dead. Are they arresting your next of kin? Hey, your father died or whatever. Now we got to lock you up because he's dead.
If you're murdered, they arrest a murderer. And
Well,
they put him in jail with the other guy who forgot his wife's birthday.
But if you pass the natural causes, if you're walking down the street there and you die,
Right.
they obviously can't arrest you because you had a heart attack.
You're walking the streets, all of a sudden you're like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, he's dead. Put him in jail. He's in jail first. And then afterwards they go to the cemetery.
Yeah. Oh, lordy.
All right. So, in Illinois, it's legal. So, people in Illinois, pay attention to this. I don't know how many people we got listening, but it is legal for underage culinary students to drink alcohol.
Underage culinary students.
So, if you're a cook or a student who's learning to cook and you're underage for drinking, you can still drink. You're allowed. I don't know why everybody isn't in culinary school.
Yeah, exactly.
Out there. You're gonna get arrested for intoxicated drinking underage. I'm the student of the culinary specialty.
Is that because they're allowed to? They have to taste their ingredients and stuff to
I'm
make
sure
sure.
That's why. I don't know, but I believe that's why. Yes.
Yeah, taste the ingredients.
Taste the ingredients. That's right. I don't have it.
Yeah, that's good. But wait, I gotta make sure it's still good. Hold on.
Are you a culinary student in Illinois?
All right, I'll give you one more. I got.
All right.
In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig. This is because guinea pigs are social animals and need companionship. You don't want to deprive them of prevent loneliness and ensure their well-being. Long live.
Inga from Sweden, she has two guinea pigs. You need the two.
We definitely do not have that because I don't see that when you go to PetSmart or whatever. There's no sign that says you have to buy two.
No pairing. No fish. There's no pairing in anything. Just Switzerland. All right, whatever. All right, I'll hit you with the last one.
Wait, hold on. Pete goes, what's the best way to clean up a broken jar of pickles in my kitchen?
Nice job. Nice. In Indiana, it's illegal to ride a horse above 10 miles per hour. Here's my question. Do horses come with speedometers?
No, and are the police sitting there with the radar gun? Whoa, slow down, killer.
Oh, that's a lie, get him! Like, who's doing that? Like, I don't understand. That's terrible. How do you know if you're going 10 or... I don't understand.
No.
Did you see my wife's answers?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, sorry, good. I'm off. There you go, Pete.
Bread. Then you can eat it, I guess. As long as it bounced. If it didn't bounce, you're not allowed to.
Pete, what's the expiration date on those pickles? Is it 2020 or what?
Doesn't matter. We don't know it. It's okay.
That could be why they didn't bounce. They're... Oh, shit.
All right, are we ready for the idiom?
Yeah, let's do the idiom. What do you got?
All right, so the idiom of today, where does it come from? The idiom, Dave, is giving someone the cold shoulder. Now, we all know giving someone the cold shoulder means that you're kind of pushing them away, not really involving yourself in what they're doing or anything else. You're trying to like separate yourself from them. So you're giving them the cold shoulder. But do you know where this slogan comes from? 18th century, no.
18th century England. Somebody put somebody outside in a blizzard. I have no idea.
No, that's not it at all, Dave.
Damn.
Nice try, though. In medieval times, okay, so you weren't, you're around there. In medieval times, if a house guest overstayed their welcome, instead of being rude to them and saying, "Listen, buddy, you gotta go," like me and my wife have had enough.
Yeah.
What
you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
Right. What they would do is at dinner, they would serve you a cold piece of meat. So everybody else has a full meal cooked and everything else, and your meat was cold. Gave you the cold shoulder. So that meant that you overstayed your welcome, and it's time for you to leave now.
So that was an accepted thing that happened where if you got that, you knew, okay, I got to go.
I got it.
That's how they did it.
It's time for me to go. I've overstayed my welcome. And it was like kind of like nice where there didn't have to be that awkward. I mean, I got to imagine it's still a little awkward.
It's got to be awkward, yeah.
You didn't have to have a conversation about it. You got the cold piece of meat. You got the cold shoulder. And you're like, okay, it's not, after this, I'm going to go. I guess I don't even know if you eat the rest of the meal. Like, I don't know what you do with it. There was no other explanation. So I can't imagine you would sit there. Oh, the carrots are good, though. I don't think the carrots. Like, I don't know what it was, but yeah. So giving someone the cold shoulder comes from medieval times when a house guest overstayed their welcome.
Wow.
And now you know.
The more you know.
That's the more. Dang, we haven't done the more.
No, we haven't.
Holy moly.
Yay!
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before I head out, I want to bring up that we do have socials. If you haven't had the opportunity to check us out on our socials. We've got a couple of them. We got them all right there. Check them out. We like to go back and forth, communicate with our group. Again, if you didn't do it yet and you laughed and you had a good time with us, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications so you know when we're coming back, when we're going live, when we're having a good time, when we're doing all this fun stuff. Also, if you're like, hey, how can I help Shooting It Straight? Well, there's a couple things. You can tell your friends, spread the word. We want to grow. We want to send all this fun stuff out and have a lot of people enjoy and forget about their woes and laugh with us. And then also, you go to tpublic.com and you can buy logo stuff. We have shirts and we got sweatshirts. We got different logos. We got different pictures, Bad to the Bone, Scan Me's, baseball jerseys. We also have pillows. Dave, I haven't talked about it a lot. We also have phone cases and stickers. And you got to go to tpublic.com. Check it out. You type in Shooting It Straight with Donnie C, and all of it comes up. And as you scroll through, you can see all the different things that we have.
Is the Down the Rabbit Hole t-shirt available?
It is not available yet. I am working on that, but it is not available yet, but it will be coming shortly. Yes, I am working. I'm working on getting a couple more. And then my wife also wrote down that my wife is awesome. She wants a shirt that says "My wife is awesome," and then I added underneath it, and she tells me that all the time. So I think that's going to be another shirt that I'm coming up with, or something to that effect. So we're coming up with some new merch. So hopefully we have some new merch coming up. And thank you. Appreciate it. But hopefully we have some new merchandise coming up. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please go out and check it out. And also send in your questions, please, to Shooting It Straight WDC at gmail.com so you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us during our live. I appreciate it. Catch you guys later.
Thanks, everybody. Peace.
If I want to put a donkey in my bathtub, I've got every right to do it.